Hi, my name is Alex and this is Travel Titbits 62 and I'm back at Dawlish for a mini update on the new pedestrian bridge. So a few minor changes, but worth a trip back on a sunny day in late September. Okay, let's take a look round. Visually, the main structure of the bridge is here, but what has changed on the overbridge is that it now has safety barriers and some glass perspex. Now the significance of that is merely to make it safe to cross, and I'll see if I can get some closer shots. It's looking very calm today. Let's go on the bridge. Let's take a closer look at the new bridge. So the main changes since my last visit about a month and a half ago is that the final wall pieces for the promenade have been put in place. Everything's been completed. There are a few gaps to fill up. On the bridge itself, the stairs are more or less complete, the safety barriers and handlebars. Now either the blue or the yellow, let's see if I can get a closer look, they're going to be lit for guidance and nighttime view. So as it's obviously going to be open plan, any aid during darkness obviously is desirable. So now the main work that is happening now is the lift shafts are being built. So we can't see it too much, but there is now some cover as you enter and leave the lifts. And I think quite a bit of the electronics are now in place. It's quite clever how they do these things. So the plant room's fitted out, the mechanism to hold the lifts in place. There's a compression system to ease the lifting and the lowering of the lifts, and the actual lift box itself is actually constructed inside the towers, so no awkwardness of, oh my goodness, we haven't left enough room to put the lift in. No, fear not, it is all constructed in place. I'm also in Dawlish because only a few weekends ago there was a storm up the hills and this river overflowed literally to the top and over this road completely. Dawlish was cut in half. I will link to the guy that does regular videos here because it was amazing to see a torrent of brown water come down from the hills. So it was a sight indeed. It's difficult to imagine that this seemingly deep channel was overflowing to the top, both sides, brown water. No one was able to walk down here. The birds didn't know what to do with themselves. The Dawlish black swans had to retreat. Fortunately, they're all okay. So, slight irony really, isn't it? Because all this effort to build a new sea wall on the front of Dawlish to keep the water from going upstream, but then, which surprised this swan and many of the brothers and sisters, was that the dangerous water, the 1 in 100 flood, came down the hill the opposite direction. So yeah, quite a difference it was, and some of the businesses were definitely affected and some were flooded. Hopefully not too bad, and they've been able to reopen without too much disruption. I see up ahead though that there is a road closure, so maybe there is still some disruption. So this street was particularly affected, and you can still see the remnants of a few sandbags, but it actually worked against them because the drainage wouldn't have been enough, and it actually dips lower along here. I think you can also see that a lot of rocks came down stream as well, so it's yeah, things have been shaken up a little, but it's good that everybody's out today on this late September day. Flowers still look good. This bright and calm scene today belies the fact that with the brown water came a great deal of rocks and debris. Very clear today and so many bright colours. So that was Travel Titbit, and another look at the changes that have occurred in the last month and a half around Dawlish Station. As you can see, things are moving along quite quickly, and it can't be too long before everything comes into operation, and the focus of attention will move firmly towards the cliffs, which are also being strengthened. So, where to next?